Hello everyone, this is Magical Witch and I am here with another video for you guys. This video is for my client JD. You know who you are. This is your spell. I have already worked on it last night, yesterday, and now I'm going to finish it off. I had to put this in my altar. So this has a destruction oil and destruction cell as well. I'm working with destruction cell. I have the petition and I have other stuff in there that we need to do to this target. We are working with this bastard. He is a woman beater. He beats on his wife. He's a bully. He picks on his brother-in-law, which is my target, and he likes to beat on women. Not only did he beat on women, but he also gave his wife STDs, and we are going to take care of that situation. We are going to fuck him up. That's what I'm here for, to fuck motherfuckers like this up. So I have here destruction already prepped in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some destruction cell on him. And as I was prepping and baptizing this doll, I had add some herbs, fucked up herbs at that, when I was prepping the doll up. So I'm sorry for the lighting, guys, but I am outside. I don't like doing this shit inside my home. Okay. So now that I put the destruction on this piece of shit, I am going to tie his hands. Now this is his front, okay? I'm tying it backwards. Tying his hands back. So he no longer beats on his wife. He is no longer going to put one finger on her again. He will not hit her again. You will not touch her again. You will not put one finger on your wife again. You will keep your fucking hands to yourself, you piece of shit. So mo it be. So his hands, this is him, and his hands is tied behind him. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we are going to put, hold on, let me take off these gloves. Three pins on his head. You will not be thinking about hitting your wife again. Every time you feel like you want to fuck her up, you're going to fuck yourself up. You're going to beat the shit out of yourself. I command that will beat the shit out of himself every time he thinks about hitting his wife. You will not beat the shit out of your wife. You will not hit her. You will not touch her. Things are going to go bad for you every time you try to hit her or your brother-in-law. One of your fingers will break. Your hands will break. Every time you try to think of hitting your wife, your fingers will break. Every time you try to hit your wife, your fingers will break. You will beat the shit out of yourself. You will fuck yourself up. Some of it. Okay. All right. Let's keep that smoke. Let's keep that smoke. All right. So. Because I really don't want to touch this shit. I'm gonna put them, matter of fact, I want to put them head down. Heads first, down on the jar. Puppy seeds. So every time he fucks himself up or one of his fingers break, he don't know why it's happening to him. He's gonna be confused and the puppy seeds won't let him. Okay. So that is that. We're gonna seal it up. Okay. We're going to write his name on the candle. Okay. To my client, I know you're going to be seeing this video. Every time he tries to hit her or tries to bully you, something of his is going to break. You're going to see something of his is going to break. Text me when that happens. Text me when that happens. Okay, so I'm going to put 5 needles on each finger. This is his hand. I'm going to put 5 needles on each finger. Every time you try to hit your wife, your fingers will break. Look at that. It's meant to be, guys. It went straight in. Without me even putting the fire in. Every time you try to beat your wife, your finger will break. Every time you beat on your wife, your fingers will break. Every time you think of your wife, your fingers will break. Every time you think of your wife, your fingers will break. Okay, so I put 5 here. Now I'm going to use the other hand. And I'm going to repeat the same thing. Every time you try to hit your wife, your fingers will break. Every time you think of hitting your wife, your finger will break. Every time you try to hit your wife, your fingers will break. Every time you try to hit your wife, your fingers will break. Every time you try to hit your wife, your fingers will break. So mow it be. So 5 here and 5 here in his hands. Okay, let me see if you guys can see. Just like so. Okay. Now, I want to put one in his mouth because he has a very filthy, nasty mouth as well. Every time you speak nasty or evil towards your wife, your tongue will burn. Your tongue will burn. Look at that shit. That shit went straight through. Okay. Now comes the fun part. The instruction cell. I have to be careful because of the needles. Okay. See, I have to be very careful. There's a needle right there. 2 needles right there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. There's 2 over here. In his hands. Make sure you cover that shit with his hands. The most important one. And his body. And every time you hit your wife, every time you hit your wife, every time you hit your wife, you would fall into this. You would not know what's going on with you. So mow this be. Alrighty. We are going to do that with his penis destruction. Everything is written on the penis as well. Alrighty. And this is it, everyone. I'm going to show you guys. I guess you can see it. Let me move it. There we go. Okay. So we're going to fuck this man up. This is it to my client. I want you to hit me up when this happens. I really, really want to know what happens to his fingers. I really want you to hit me up. Okay? So, If you guys are interested in a spell like this, you can hit me up at 760-844-6504, or you can reach me at magicalwitch777 at gmail.com. Blessed be everyone. Bye-bye.